Installing an electric socket outside. Here's what it looks like when it's finished. Here's the inside of it. Jack Barnett 21. Here are the steps to be taken. Make sure you have every piece of the socket. Take it apart and see how the various pieces fit together. Check how the pieces fit onto the wall. Check on the wiring of it. Sort out the wall mounting points. Get all your tools ready. Make sure you've got a masonry drill and masonry bits. Oh, and the raw plugs and screws. What are the next problems? Well, you've obviously got to make a hole for the outside cable. You've got to drill this hole from the inside to the outside wall. Attach the frame, the basic frame on which the socket fits, to the wall. Push the cable through from the back of the frame. Attach the cable to the back of the socket, making sure you've got the wiring done properly. Then wire the main up to the mains or an inside plug. Check it's all earthed properly. Okay. Now basically there's your wall. There's your hole, which you've drilled from the inside and probably the outside as well to clean it up. There's your outside socket as if it's ready done, but we have one or two steps to go through before we get to here. See, here's your frame, and on top of your frame there's a waterproof divider here. So you make sure you're fitting your frame properly, then you put your waterproof divider, and then you've got to put the socket on top of it. So there's your frame with divider, and there's your socket. Now, additionally, the back of the socket looks like this, but we'll look at this again in a second. Here, there's something that helps waterproofing. This piece of plastic helps keep the water from going up to the plug. There's the closed socket and how it shows the opening at the underneath there, where the yellow arrow is. Alright, here's your inside wall, where you're going to drill a hole where there. Alright. You take a masonry drill, drill a hole there going through to the outside. When it comes through the outside there, just trim it off with your drill. Make sure it's clean. Once you've done that, you've got to fit the base of the socket onto the outside wall. Now you can see here I've got the cable coming through and I'm fitting the screws into the raw plugs. Now please ignore these pieces of wiring. They won't be left like this, but there's the frame, and these holes are drilled to go into the raw plug holes there. Right, obviously you're using a raw plug, not a raw plug, a masonry bit to drill these holes out. Now when you look at the back of the socket, it looks like this. Let's turn it round so you can see it better. That's it. Now, blue is neutral, brown or reddy is live, and green is earth. Make sure you put these in the right places, otherwise your socket isn't going to work. Now, you've got your frame onto the wall. You put your socket on top of it. So, your screws have been fitted in here, here, here and here, fixing the frame to the wall. Now you've got to fit this up properly in this configuration, and then this is going to attach to this. Once you've done all that, it all neatly fits together. And you can test out that it's working by plugging it over there. There's what it looks like. If you lift it up, you can see where the socket is. You can see the waterproof membrane. It fits neatly on the wall. Now remember, I'm attempting to film this while doing all the actions. That's the end. Thank you very much.